one thing that we have, of course, with us is the standard from the American Cat Fanciers Association, which recently accepted for championship the Australian Miss breed. And we adopted the exact same standard that they have here in Australia. It's described, the Australian Miss is a well-balanced cat of moderate foreign type with no tendency to extremes in any characteristics. Both males and females have an open, generous expression. The males may be slightly larger than the females, with facial characteristics and musculature more developed. Muscle development, coat, and eye color achieve adult expression by 2 years of age. It is sometimes difficult to determine the color of some cats until they reach 1 or 2 years old. So Truda, can you describe the color of this cat and with her also show the open expression and what you're talking about there?
Right, the open expression, we'll start with that, really comes down to considerable width in the nose, so the eyes are well spaced, and the lovely eye shape that this cat has, and she of course has beautiful eye colour, and a sweetness of expression which comes with the lovely sort of clover leafy muzzle. And if you can see, she's not in any way extreme. Her ears are a moderate size. Her head is a moderate size. She has a nice little profile. And she has a muzzle which is relatively broad in comparison to the skull. And that gives this open, it's a flower-like face, I always think of it as. She is actually a chocolate, and she's about 6. She's also a mummy with babies at the moment, which is why she's a bit saggy. And you can see she has delicate chocolate spotting and a lot of dead hair, and a creamy sort of background to her coat. So, and she has what we call warmth, rufism. So her earmuffs are just a slightly reddish colour, and of course there's colour over her nose and on her eye markings, which give the warmth to the coat. And that's one of the things about the coat and the breed is the colours are soft, they're muted, and they are what we call misted, which is that the background is a ticked background with a solid pattern on, but the solid pattern is, this is a Burmese colour. This is a Burmese colour, this is a chocolate Burmese colour. So there's not a great deal of depth in the colour on the pattern markings. So the background and the markings mingle together in a soft and misty appearance. She is a very nice colour, a very good pattern. She also has maintained, even at maturity, broken markings right up to the back, but as in all Burmese coloration, that one of the characteristics of the Burmese coloration is 2 sets of shading. One is from the spine to the underside, and the other shading is from the tip of the hair to the root of the hair. And those characteristics are accentuated in the Australian Mist.
And what age is this cat?
This girl's about 6, 7. She's had lots of litters of kittens. In fact, she's been a foster mother. I lent her to someone who had a litter of 9 and she only had 2. So she went off there and accepted half their litter and lived with them.